6:30 a.m. in Leipzig. A police team gathers in a stairwell for a surprise knock. Their target is a man accused of charming 20,000 euros from a woman. Detective Enrico Gerhardt leads the entry. They have to move fast before phones are wiped or laptops smashed. The door flies open. The suspect, an asylum seeker from West Africa, is handcuffed. Officers photograph rooms, bag devices, and sift through papers. Transfer slips appear, all pointing abroad. The trail of cash leads to the source of this trade in fake affection. Accra, Ghana. In a buzzing internet cafe, a different workday starts. Young men log in, profiles polished with stolen photos. Romance fraud here is business. They study loneliness, mirror desires, and build trust one message at a time. When the perfect partner suddenly needs help, the victim is ready to pay. German investigators say losses are hitting records. The real damage is higher because so many people never report, silenced by shame. Fürth in Bavaria. Martina, a nursing assistant, joins a dating app in 2018 after a painful breakup. One swipe matches her with a man calling himself Richard Gaultier. He is attentive and uplifting. Each night, she falls asleep to his compliments. Each morning begins with more. A video call follows. The image matches the photos, even two grinning kids on his lap. The sound fails again and again. He apologizes and blames a microphone glitch. Martina believes him. Doubt does not get a foothold. Then a message crashes in. A supposed police officer from Ivory Coast says Richard has been arrested. He sends an ID and a photo, then mentions a lawyer who can free him. Martina wires thousands for legal fees because she loves him and trusts him. He promises to fly to Germany. He claims his bank is blocked, so she pays the ticket. A selfie from an airplane seat arrives. On the day of their meeting, a new crisis. A stolen passport during a stopover, no arrival, more tears, and more demands. For 2 years, she covers his bills and medical costs while he swings between sweet talk and desperate pleas. One photo looks off. Martina runs a reverse image search. The man is not Richard. He is a South American ex-model and cooking vlogger with a cheerful YouTube channel. The scammers even send mocking images after she confronts them. Martina has lost more than 21,000 euros. In Hamburg, cyber investigators warn that most offenders work in organized cells that hide behind stolen identities and disposable numbers. Chasing faces rarely works. Following money sometimes does. Back in Accra, Michael began scamming at 15. At 27, he sounds like a coach. Remember every detail you tell a victim. Never reuse the same story. Text constantly. Send real flowers. Order pizza to her door. Trust grows with every small proof. He adopts the identity of an Australian entrepreneur and never stores the stolen photos on his phone. One target sold her house and sent him almost everything. When a woman runs out of cash, he tries to repurpose her bank account to move money from other victims. Ask about guilt, and he points to history, to slavery and stolen wealth, and calls his work payback. He keeps typing while others count losses. Bautzen in Saxony. In early 2020, Ilona signs up on a premium site. Frank Allen appears, a supposed high-ranking U.S. officer, widower, devoted father. He listens, comforts, and within weeks proposes. He tells her to pick a dress and sends a photo of rings. He claims to be wealthy and shares a video of another man opening a safe stacked with gold bars. He says the gold is his and needs a lawyer to handle customs. Ilona pays thousands in fees. Transfers bounce. She is told to repeat them. He calls it true love, the duty of a future wife. After a year, she cannot pay the mortgage. She sells her house. The loss passes 140,000 euros. The faces used in these schemes belong to real men who have nothing to do with crime. In Schleswig, Jens Budrich discovers his pictures on fake passports and dating profiles. He contacts police and gets a file number. Years later, women still message him in shock after finding his real social account. He posts less now, but he knows the stolen images will not disappear. We run a test. On a popular app, we create Renat. divorced, from Hamburg. Within hours, a man named Andrew writes and pushes for a private chat. He floods the feed with affection. 2 weeks later, he says he is flying to Australia for business. A photo from an airplane seat lands. He claims to sell solar panels, then trouble. His panels are detained and he needs 20,500 euros to clear a road permit. He sends a German account in Hanover under the name Anja P. We track her down. She says she expects money, not from Andrew, but for her boyfriend from Ghana, a man named Sonny. Anja opens her banking app and the pattern becomes visible. Transfers from women across Europe arrive, often labeled children or hospital. She forwards the funds to Sonny and to accounts he names. On one December day, she relays multiple payments that add up to several hundred euros. In total, about 14,000 euros have flowed through her account. When she confronts Sonny, he blames a cousin and denies wrongdoing. Anya no longer believes him. Investigators warn that people who receive and pass along fraud money can be charged with money laundering, even if they thought they were helping someone they love. Accra, again. Not everyone chooses crime. Abubakar mentors teenagers in tough neighborhoods where school fees strain families and the police rarely show. He found Joseph, who started scamming at 12 and dropped out. With support, Joseph is learning photography and editing. We visit his small home, a single crowded room for 5 people. Poverty pushed him toward quick cash. A patient mentor is pulling him back toward a different path. The trend in Germany is rising. Before the pandemic, Hamburg counted roughly 1.3 to 1.4 million euros in reported losses. By 2021, the total crossed 2 million. Only about half of the state police forces maintain full statistics, so the real numbers are higher. A raid in a Leipzig apartment will not topple an entire network, but it removes a node. Officers there seized phones, laptops, and bank slips that sent money overseas. Martina is now in rehab after a burnout. Ilona still hopes for love while rebuilding her finances. Anya plans to report herself to police to stop further harm. If a stranger showers you with affection and then asks for cash, slow down. Verify every image. Insist on clear video and sound. Never send money. If you already did, contact your bank and file a report. Scammers thrive in the dark. They fade when the truth is dragged into the light.